Hi guys, in this example we are going to demonstrate how to use effect as a component will unbound. Okay, so we are going to explain a practical example. So for that one I have created a React.js application which is running on localhost 3000. Now what I am going to do inside this src folder, I am going to create one more file, listener. Okay, listener.js. Now what I am going to do here, I am going to create a functional component, import react from react. Okay, now const listener arrow function, and I need to add a return here, div. Okay, we can have a div and then we can have a loading here, and I have to export this component, export default listener. Now I am going to import that in my app.js file. I have removed all the by default code which is created from which is created by React.js, and I'm just importing that component here. Okay. Yes. Now I am going to add that component inside return. Let's see what is rendering now. Okay, now if I try to refresh, I can see my loading here. Okay, in this example we are going to explain how to use effect as a component will unbound. For that one I am going to create a an object first. Okay, const position, set position. Clear? Here what I am going to do, I am going to declare an object. Okay, I am going to declare an object. Inside that object I am just adding two key values, x and y. Okay, now what I am going to do, I am going to create a listener inside a use effect. Okay, just declaring another use effect here, arrow function, and also I am adding an empty array because I don't want to render in every, I don't want to call use effect on every render. Okay, now just adding console.log here. Let's see everything working perfectly. Yes, everything is working perfectly. It is coming here. Okay, now what I am going to do here, just I am printing the value of x and y, so I can print like this, div position dot x. Okay, now if I want to print the value of y, I can do like position dot y. Clear? Now if I try to check, see nothing is coming. Now what I am going to do, I am going to add a listener inside this use effect. The listener which I am adding is mouse pointer listener, windows dot add event listener. If I just click, I can see lot of listener here. I'm just checking mouse move, and here I am passing a function log position. Okay, now I have to declare that function here, const log position. Now if I try to console that data, console.log data, let's see what's happening. Okay, I can remove this console from here. Now if I refresh, if I am moving my screen mouse pointer on my screen, I can see the event is triggering here, right? Event is consoling here. I can see the points is consoling here, right? Now if I open this object, I can see client x and client y, which is my pointer position. So I am going to set that value inside this position object. Okay, so for that one what I am going to do, set position. Okay, x value is data dot, I can choose the client x value, data dot client x, and y value become data dot client y. Okay, so data dot client y. Now if I just remove this console, okay, now I refresh this function, see I can see my pointer value here. If I go here, I can see 0 0. If I'm moving on x direction, it's increasing. Now if I'm moving on y direction, see the value of the pointer position, I can see it is printing here, right? Now the problem here, it is this is a listener, right? So if I didn't remove this listener on unmounting, what will happen? This will consume a lot of memory. Okay. Now I am going to explain this listener removing on unmount. Okay. So for that one, I am just adding a function here. I'm adding a state here. Const visible, set visible. Okay. Use state. I'm adding the value, initial value false. Okay. Now here I'm just adding a button, hide or show according to this visible value. Okay. If hide value is true, we have to show the visible value. If the visible value is true, we have to show hide. And if the visible value is false, we have to show show. Okay, let's see. Now I have to add this also. You can see condition, if visible is true, then listener should display, otherwise I have to unmount that component using null. Okay, now if I try to refresh, let's see what's happening. Yes, false value is missing. Yes, your it's a spelling mistake, sorry. Now if I try to refresh, I can see here, right? Now if I try to show here, oh yeah, we didn't added the on click function on button. Okay, so we can add that to on click set visible. I can call the uh, node function of visible. Okay, now if I try to refresh, show here, I can see the position. On hide, it will hide. Okay, see now the it's showing a warning, cannot perform reactivity unbound subscription asynchronous. It will clean up the function. They are saying if you have not cleaned up this listener on unmounting, it's still running behind the scene, so it causes the memory leakage. That we are saying to fix, cancel all subscription and asynchronous tasks in a UseEffect, clean up the function. So let's see, let's run once more. We have started our listener. On hide, it's hidden, but it's not completely removed the listener from behind the scene. Okay, now what you have to do, we have to remove the listener. So that's why this warning is coming. Now what we are going to do, we are going to call component will unmount from UseEffect using this return statement. Clear? Okay, I have to put arrow function. Okay, now this will work as a component will unmount. Okay, unmount. If I just here, let's see, I'll reload it, show, then it will show. If I hide, unmount is calling, right? Now I have to remove this listener here. Okay, so for that one, window dot remove event listener. Here I can add the same listener and the function log push_send. So it will remove the listener on unmounting. Okay, now if I try to refresh, show and hide, I cannot see. When I hiding that one, the warning will not come again because we have removed the listener on unmount. Clear? So this is how we will use UseEffect as a component will unmount. Okay, so we can jump into the next lecture.